and welcome to a thing that we're doing. This is a series of vlogs by Hoskin and Green. We've written some music, and we're going to release an EP. And we don't know what it's going to be titled yet, but we'll tell you soon. How long have we been songwriting together, Matt?
It must have been what? 4 or 5 months?
4 or 5 months. We've been playing music since year 9 together.
Less
I
than.
taught Matt guitar. We've been playing music together for so long. I'm amazed that only now, I guess, in our friendship, we've started writing songs together. But we did start writing about 5 months ago, and it's been amazing, and it's really taken off, and we just love it, I think.
Pretty much.
We really like the environment, and we want to record what we've written in a really good way. So we're going to spend a week recording 3 songs. We've finished 5, but we're going to release an EP of 3 songs. And we've turned, well, it'll be drum tracking tomorrow. This is the drums. This is the bedroom. We've turned my bed and parts of my bed into kind of some form of soundproofing. Oh, not soundproofing, just isolation to get better sound. And we're going to spend a lot of effort trying to get a really good sound. It'd be great if we could show you what we've done in the best way possible so that you can enjoy it. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. 3 songs. You'll see these vlogs a week after we filmed them. And yeah, in the order that they were done in. Matt, any extra wise words?
No.
No.
Basically.
But he's just started a time lapse with his iPad of us making this drum kit. We should have time lapsed us doing the bed because that would have been really cool.
That would have been
forgot.
hilarious.
Would have been really good. But yeah, enjoy!
Hi. Sorry, I was in Mark.
Tell us, what have we just done?
We have put down scratch tracks for all the songs we're going to record. That's 5 tracks, only 3 in one EP.
Yep.
And of course now. I'm just finishing off putting markers on all the tracks for us to start recording tomorrow. We have a massive set of drums.
Yeah, which you would have seen as time lapse. We've also got a mattress. Oh, you've already seen that. Yeah, the duvet's fallen down, but the rest of it's...
Half of our isolation is no longer on the wall.
Yep. But we've also set up a few mics, which I don't think you saw. We've tested them out. It's not working perfectly, but we're... Walk us round.
A little bit about the mics we got on the drum kit. So, let's start the ground workout show.
Yep.
We'll start on the snare drum. We have this one here, which is a Shure SM57 instrument mic.
It is.
We have, in the back of the bass drum, I will move it, we have another Shure. This time it's an SM58.
Yes.
Which is just a standard dynamic mic.
Yep. Used for vocals mainly, but in the right place, we think a dynamic mic will be good for the bass drum. Which is inside, and where is it? Where are we pointing it? Inside the bass drum.
Into the kick port, pointed just off centre.
Yeah.
And towards the skin rather than the beta skin.
Yeah, we've moved it back a bit because we found we'd get a bit more warmth and bass end.
What we've also got is a Behringer B1. It's the condenser. It's what's it called? Wide diaphragm?
Yes, large diaphragm
Large
condenser.
diaphragm condenser.
It's a great mic.
Which is very nice.
Yeah.
And it's going to sit about here.
Yep.
Just to give us an external sound on the bass drum as
Yeah.
well as an internal sound.
Just a load of sub bass really, just to give it more boom. So we've got a bit more
So you won't get the
punch
beat.
inside.
You won't get the beta face.
No, you
You'll
won't.
get the nice
The beta face.
the beta face. Is that what it's called?
The beta face? No, it's called a beta.
The beaten face.
The beaten face. And then what have we got up top?
Up top, we have a Scarlett. It's another
I
large
think
diaphragm
it's a
condenser.
CD1. And the last mic.
Finally, our final mic up here is a BM700. This is, I think it's a Korean-made condenser.
Uh-huh.
And it's just another wide diaphragm condenser.
And these are exactly the same distance, well they will be eventually, exactly the same distance from the snare. So the snare sits in the middle and you get a stereo sound. So this will be panned fully right and this will be panned fully left. And then I'll tell you about the kit. It's a Mapex V. It's an alright kit. The skins are fantastic on it. It's Remo Emperor clears, apart from the CS Reverse X Dot on the snare, using Mike Portnoy's Primark sticks, which I love, with nylon tips. It's got a double pedal running down there, and I won't tell you what these cymbals are because you can see them. But they're this one here and this one here belong to Mr. Matthew Lush, and these belong to my church. But yeah, it's an absolutely amazing thing. We've raised the cymbals up an awful lot, and then we're going to turn down the condensers so that we don't get as much snare sound in the condensers, because we had a bit of a latency issue, but it shouldn't be a problem. We just want to get more cymbals, and the toms are loud enough, to be honest, so we're going to turn these down, possibly lower them, and raise all the cymbals. It looks a bit silly, but...
So a big project for tomorrow is to try and find the best sound we can get.
So, here we have the... This is our board to tell us how we're doing. My arm is in this place so that you don't see the track names, which is funny. We've got drums, bass, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, guitar lele, percussion vocals, and backing vocals, which Hoskin, at the end of each episode, will mark off and do some tickage. So yeah, actually, let me show you. This is our little area here, which is nice and pretty and tidy. We tried to make this as tidy as possible. This is where me and Matt are going to sleep, because that was my room. Obviously, my bed isn't there. Look at the state of this. These are the guitars. We'll show you the guitars on Guitar Day, maybe. And yes, this is where we're going to have to stay. So we're going to have to sort this out in a minute, after we've finished doing the markers. Is that all we've accomplished today, Matt, do you think? Well, considering you only arrived at 5, we've got the drums set up, mic the drums. Is that what we've managed to do today, do you think, Mr. Hoskin?
I think that's pretty much what we're going to get time for.
Yeah.
We've done about
What's the
4
time now?
hours, so
10? 9? 10?
about 10:15.
Yeah, we've been playing a bit of drums, just to see what they sound like. But tomorrow, step 1, find the best drum sounds. Which is going to be a task, and then just start tracking. Just like we'll do the 5 songs one after the other. Yeah, I'm excited for it. We'll see you then. I hope that you've got this far to the end of the vlog. It'd be great if you have. We'll try. We'll probably have to edit it to make it more interesting, make it a bit shorter. But the gist is, me and Matt, we're writing songs together and recording them to the best of our ability with many mics as we can. I even bought the new version of Cubase. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. I hope that you enjoy our music, and stay tuned for the next vlog, which might be up tomorrow. Hooray!
Right.